Okay, Randall. I'm actually gonna take off. I just sent you an email though. I diagnosed the problem with the delivery reports. I actually sent the video to Nexmo. I have confirmed that it seems very, very, very likely that it's on their end. In the video, I kind of demo how the text messaging is coming through no problem, but the delivery reports do not come through, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. So hopefully they can figure that out and get back to us. But anyways, here's the whole system, and just to show you, there's no database in here for text messaging. So I just refreshed and it's blank. So let's move this off the screen and let's start this up. All right, so here's the main platform. I'm gonna save some time on this, but you could make every setting you want. In your monitors, you would put the directory to be monitored, where it's being moved to, the script file being used, the queries you want to use, etc. A script file is a file that contains a gazillion scripts to run in sequence. So this is the main script file for loading everything into Mongo for ARS. But long story short, let's look at everything from start to finish. And keep in mind, this is no user intervention at all. So the way that would work is your advocate group drops off a file, and on here I have a Vinny test file here, and on here I got 4 records just to demo how it's going to work. This record is a good cell phone but a bad branch, so that's not going to process. This record is a good cell phone and a good branch, so that is going to process. This is a non-cell phone. This is my work number, and this is your cell phone, and it's going to process. So 3 records are going to process. One of them is going to error out because of no department. So let's drag this file into my FTP folder, which in my monitor I set up this test as my FTP folder, and watch up top over here. All right, the second I click OK on this, it's going to process. So again, watch up top, and it's processing a new file, FTP received, and it's dropping collection and sent to Mongo. So instantaneously now, when we look at Mongo, we're going to refresh, and it'll have 100% of all records in there, good, bad, or everything else. So you see now we have the SMS advocate folder, and let's look at the SMS data on here. Oops, let me expand that. All right, so on here, here's the files. So again, first record, it has no valid calls and no valid SMSs on it. This errored out because of the status description over here, which is no valid department. I put a status ID of 4 on it. There's 5 different things, and each one correlates to a specific error out reason. This one right here did pass validation, and it was a valid SMS. So that's going to go out for an SMS and blah, blah, blah. So there, we got 3 records. Oh, let me show you the one that's my office line. This is my office line, so you see this one says has call 1, but SMS is 0 because it's not an SMS, it's a call. All right, so now let's look at, so that successfully put everything in Mongo instantaneously, which is pretty cool. It's no user intervention at this point, so this is completely blind to you guys. It gets put in there and everything's good on it. So now let's take step 2. So let's go to send an SMS. I'm going to load a saved script I have, and then here I'm going to click Get Items. All right, so on here it pulled the 2 calls, which are mine and yours, because we're the only 2 valid cell phones on here. I can type any message I want, so I could say hello, then I put in brackets, and I'm going to pick a field here. I'm going to say first name, so hello F name. I type it exactly as it says on here. How are you today? You have an appointment at, and I'm going to put record date, because that's the field where I have the appointment date. So it's now going to send everything through. So let's look at, and this is the part that's hit or miss. Sometimes delivery receipts come through and sometimes they don't. But I'm going to set test reference ID for this testing purpose to be ID number, I believe it was ID number 4 is my cell phone. Oh no, that's you. I think I'm number 3. No, number 2. ID number 2 correlates. Oh, I could have just looked right here. ID number 2 is Vinny Sinise, the record in Mongo that relates. So basically, it's going to update record 2 of a delivery report comes through, but let's check and see. So I'm going to click Send Test. And I just got a text message on my phone and no delivery report, which again, no rhyme or reason. Watch the video that I just sent Nexmo. It'll kind of show that. But on here, I'm going to now respond to this text message. And we'll get a delivery report to come through. I know how to trick it to work, but it's again, Nexmo needs to fix that other thing. But I'm gonna type hello Vinny, and press send, and you'll see immediately this came through. Now let's look at the Mongo record. And as soon as I refresh this, again, we see that under record 2 on here, you'll see it, I see advocate ID right there. It just put my response in the Nexmo text back. I'm going to do another one that says hello 3, and I'm going to press send right now. And I just pressed it. Now let me do another refresh. You'll see in this, now we have 2 text messages that have hello Vinny and hello 3, the 2 I just sent. Now let's fake a delivery report. Again, something's up with Nexmo, but on here I'm going to press send. Let's monitor so when one comes through. So I'm going to press send test, and that time a delivery report came through. So again, no rhyme or reason, but let's refresh this. And you'll see now on that record, we have our text backs, which were on there, and then our delivery receipt, all appended to the record. So you can see everything's working as it's supposed to, minus the delivery reports, which I think Nexmo is going to come back and tell us that there's an issue on their end. But we will wait and see tomorrow. But other than that, this is working very, very well. So once that all works, and you need to press send test at least one time, then you would just click send items, and you press type confirm to send, so you got to type the word confirm. Then that would automatically send that out and automatically update the database. So now let's look at the database flow. So in here we have the SMS run table, so this is everything that was in there, and see how these are both blank. As soon as I press send, it would actually populate the message ID and the process time regardless of delivery receipt. That goes in there no matter what. We get the correct message ID and everything. Then we have another table, which is our call run, which is more detail on it. So this is everything that will receive the call, which will just be the one number, which is my office line. Then if you want to see the BL end all table, that's this one right here from the dial temp, I believe I named it. So instead of going into live table, I have it going into here. So this is the that would go into the dialer table, which tells me the name of the file, all your data, puts the call data properly, everything else. So all good to go, completely seamless with no interaction at all besides for when someone wants to press send to do the text message. And you could actually schedule that too, but I don't know if you want to automate the text messages to do it without a user click or do it with a user click, but for Monday it's all, or for Tuesday that is, it's all good to go with a click. And again, the only thing we're waiting on is confirmation from Nexmo on what their delivery report issue is. Let me know if you got any other questions.